See if I can make a better video this time. I'm going to try to make a 4:1 collector for a 1/25th scale, 1/24th scale. It kind of works on both. 4:1 header. I'll show you here. This is the header I made the other night. Posted it on Instagram. I'm trying to get it to focus in there. Making this for a friend. One of the ITBs fell off there a time ago, but this is a older project engine. I'm just using the engine to mock up the header. So anyway, I got to make all 4 of these pipes connect into one, and then make a flange for it. So I start out with, I'm using 80 rod .080 in terms of the size here for the pipes. So I need to use the same size for the collector. So here's how I heat it up with my lighter. I always heat it up slowly. Let the heat transfer through the plastic, and as you can see, kind of let the plastic bend under, or the styrene, let it bend under its own weight. And as you can see, you just watch for it and don't force it, and you'll get it to bend in a nice clean 90 degree. It's harder to tell when it's got the burn marks, but when you paint over it, you get a nice clean look. So I'm going to make, it's going to take a couple of these bends real quick to show you what I'm going to do. You might figure it out after this first cut that I make. Although I haven't shown you a picture of my idea, so maybe it'll be a little bit more of a mystery. This blade isn't as sharp as it needs to be, or it would have basically chopped right through this without much effort at all. Alright, I'm trying to make sections like this where I've got the, let me see it in focus, I've got a little bit of a bend there, and I've got the flat edge. Essentially, I'm going to make one more of these and glue it to this end, but I'm going to make them so close that they're as close together as the pipes are on the manifold. So once I'll basically end up sanding this on both ends until it's close together, and then once that's glued together, I'll sand this flat, and then once I have 2 sections just like this to make 4 total pipes, that flattened section there that I've sanded, that'll ultimately be where the collector connects to the flange that then collects to either the catalytic converter or the straight pipe or whatever your car has you're trying to replicate. So this video I'm just kind of rambling, no editing, first take, just showing you guys how I build as I build. Eventually I might actually get down an editing program, who knows. I use the pliers, by the way, because it protects the end of the styrene, because obviously the metal is a thicker, denser material, thus it's going to take a lot more heat to heat it up, so it protects the end of the plastic there from swelling up like it would from the heat of a lighter, and it makes it bend a little further out, but as far as leaves a little bit of extra styrene, so you could argue that it might waste, but I get clean bends this way and still use my spare styrene for all kinds of stuff, so it's a win-win for me. Alright, let me make another cut here. Make this a little closer. I can tell my last cut wasn't close as close as it needed to be. When it comes to, you can kind of just, this styrene, it's really easy to work with once you really understand its characteristics. I'll just kind of eyeball the angle there. Always try to get that 90 degree perpendicular surface. And as close as you can see, it's pretty much right on the pipe. And I need to get this one a little bit better, as you guys can see. I'll probably just show you building half of this, since building it twice in this video will be a bit redundant. But again, this is just another technique that you can use when you learn how to bend the styrene and make it conform to your will. I know I've told you guys I'm going to show you how I build turbos here pretty soon. I think I said that last year, 6 to 8 months ago. But with all these 3D printed turbos coming out recently, it's getting a little hard to motivate to show how I scratch build a turbo, and it doesn't look nearly as nice as a 3D printed version can look. So I've been kind of battling back and forth with what I should do in terms of that. Anyway, this hopefully will give you a good idea. Excuse me. It's gonna probably take a little more sanding, yeah, to get as close as I want. But let's see here. I just am always hoarse. Maybe I should quit smoking. Huh. Yeah, right. Alright, let's see here. Well, crap, right when I thought it held. Just trying to get it to hold together to show you guys, but anywho. Without any gaps between, obviously, is what we're going for, but that's essentially it. And just to reiterate, the section here, where the blade is, to the right side of the blade, I'd probably trim off about that much, or trim it off, and then sand down a little bit more, and there you go. I'll try to make a quick video once this collector piece here is put together, and then I'll be attaching this to this, and shaving off this excess here and showing you guys how I will pretty much finish off this header that I didn't show you how I really built. But same technique of building styrene, just a little more advanced. Just been a lot of pieces to put together to make this design. So there you go, another first take unedited video. Sorry guys, it's late, I'm tired, it's been a long day. But that's basically how I do what I do, and I hope you guys enjoy again and maybe learn something here, and share the video, give any tips you think you might have, and as always, thanks for watching.